Here we go with season 2 of the Ipswich save. As you can see, this is kind of a strange tactic that we switched to, a back three, and it worked okay. Hasn't got us to winning the league just yet, bit of a spoiler, but I think we're getting there. I think we're progressing. As you can see, we've got the pressing forward on attack, we've got the inverted winger on attack, we take more risks, cross aim at the far post, a few more instructions that I'm taking you through. We've got the advanced playmaker on attack, we've got the Mazzala on support. We have the wing back on attack, right wing back on attack, with again take more risks. So this is a very high risk taking sort of tactic, even though maybe he doesn't quite look it. We've got the inverted wing back on support, as we've got the winger down the left there. Deep line playmaker on defend, two ball playing defenders on defend, a ball playing defender on cover, and a sweeper keeper on support. We have a balanced mentality. We've gone with shorter passing play out of defence, low crosses, well the ball in the box play, 4 set pieces, and slightly higher tempo. In transition, we roll it out, distribute to the centre backs and full backs, and counter. So there's no counter press on this one because we want them to get back into shape really. And we've got a mid block with standard defensive line and just get stuck in. So it isn't a high pressing tactic, but it does seem to work quite well, and I suppose costs us not that many players in forward positions we didn't want to go too high pressing. I didn't want to go too high pressing with it, As you can see, third round of the Carabao Cup we got knocked out, fifth round we got knocked out of the FA Cup, we were runner up in the Community Shield. In the Europa League we got to the round of 16, got knocked out by AS Roma, but we finished 9th in the league, which actually is pretty good, I think. Not bad. I think we're building something here that is a pretty good team. I think we might need to develop a more attacking tactic to get a bit further up the league. But we're getting there. As you can see, last game of the season at Anfield, who are the champions, we beat them 3-2. So it kind of does show this tactic works. I think it works for a team that's not probably like the underdogs, And please remember, like, subscribe. Hope you're enjoying the content. As you can see, we've got some transfers coming in. Escobar coming in, Bridges coming in, Engerbakken coming in, could be a good defender. We're looking at sort of nicking those young players just before they start to get expensive, really, because as we're aiming is not to spend over 5 million on any one player, but we've sold a few. A few bids came in. Wes Burns gone for 3.3 million, Marcy went for 7.5 million, Muric went to Saudi, a couple of big players gone to Saudi, he went for 28 million, and they paying him, I think, is it 600 grand a week, which I think is about what we pay in total for our team's wages, which is mental. And then Leif Davis gone for 31 million up to 38.5 million. These are 700 grand a week. Insane. I mean, we couldn't really turn down. They wanted to leave, obviously, for the big money. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have kept both of them around, really. As you can see, we brought in Corin Madden, who's going to be a good player, 195k. Tuelda, 1.6 million. I think he's got some potential there. Good left winger, 18-year-old, high value now. Chris Atherton's come in for 45k, he's got high value. I think we're going to end up with a lot of money with this Ipswich team with this kind of transfer policy. We've got Yates came in, Dennis came in, both from Nottingham Forest. I just thought a bit of squad depth, really, see how we go. Franco Gonzalez came for 2.7 million, who looks like a really good player. His value hasn't stepped up though, so I'm a bit worried if that relates to his potential. Possibly. Schmidt's come in, and Samit Bazda looks like a very good attack midfielder / striker who came in for only $1 million. We've only spent 12.25 million, which is not bad at all, and brought in 73 million. Like I say, I think we've got to look to use a more attacking tactic next time. Any suggestions, let me know. But this time it works well though. Like I say, maybe not for the full season, maybe just in situations when you are the underdog or you're just trying to possibly control a game a little bit better, sort of control it without the ball, if that makes sense. As you can see, we've got 124 million in the budget, 181 million in the bank, which is incredible. Still not on the favoured personnel list. That's no good, is it? Won the FA Cup last year. You haven't put us on it. We're upping the training facilities, youth facilities, as much as we can. State-of-the-art training facilities now. Obviously, upping the junior coaching, youth recruitment. I think it's always important, especially if you've got the money, which we do because we're not using it on transfers, it's important to bring in, hopefully, these sort of players, this sort of youth intake, which looks crazy. Like, I don't know if I've ever had 5 on the elite talent. Maybe that's linked to our team not being great, but some very good players here. Henry, Connor, Gherkin, they look like really. I think Gherkin looks like the standout here. Rod Campbell, good left back. I think he might play centre back as well. We've got Townley, who's like a left wing back who can play sort of left wing or left back, depending on where we want to train him. Mancoile, who looks a very good right wing. I think he would play up front as well. Really good players. Hopefully we win the league before needing these guys. But what that might mean as well is either we get to see how these guys progress, or it could be that the save game file goes on Patreon and you guys could take over and see these top class talents coming in. You don't have to go and buy loads of players as well. Although you'll have a load of money in the bank to do that, so you can have a lot of fun with it. These are the players I'm thinking of selling. So Slicker, Bokac, Modric, Mengi, Chaplin, Dennis, Broadhead, possibly. I might keep Broadhead around. Not sure. Smodix, Yates. Just going to freshen up, maybe get the younger players more game time. I want to get Cameron Humphreys more game time. I mean, he had 38 games this season. But we need to get those players with high potential playing more and progressing. And that's how we're going to, I think, win the league, especially when we're not spending a fortune on players. Liam Delac is looking brilliant, though. There's players who are going really, really well. It's with the training schedule. I think I showed in the first video. If I didn't, let me know, and I will show you that. But the training schedule is working very, very well, especially for Liam Delap and Jacob Grebe. So I've just shown Cameron Humphreys is coming along brilliantly. I think he's going to be very good. And Philogene seems to be progressing very well. Thank you for watching to the end of Season 2. I will keep going with this, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.